All right, welcome back in. It is 10:39 right now. That means it's time for a little lights, camera, McCarthy.
Yes.
Our favorite part of the day. And
Yes.
you know what we're talking about today?
Yeah.
One of my, seriously, and I'm not just saying this just because it's a segment, I loved Inside Out, and now Inside Out 2.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like, the Inside Out film, to me, was brilliant. I mean, I always thought it really tapped into that idea. And I think a lot differently about my emotions after seeing a film like that, particularly. But now they're adding in the anxiety aspect of the storyline, and it becomes a lot more crippling in the idea of how we operate as human beings, right? Because our sense of self really comes down to all of our emotions. You know, social media wants us to feel joy constantly, and that's just not how we operate. You have to feel everything: joy, sadness, anger, embarrassment,
fear,
anxiety, fear, exactly. And I think the film does a good job of explaining that anxiety is actually something that can be healthy in our lives in certain doses. Obviously, it keeps us from doing bad things, or it could help you out if you're dealing with a situation where you're worried about something, but it might propel you to, be better at something you're doing. It's really kind of balancing that. So I had the chance to speak with Amy Poehler and Maya Hawke. Amy Poehler obviously plays Joy. Maya Hawke is now taking on the new character of Anxiety. And I really love this interview, and also at the beginning here, Amy Poehler said something so nice to me. I was so taken back by it. I had no idea that she watched my work. So here's Amy Poehler and Maya Hawke for Inside Out 2.
It's so nice to meet you,
Maya, nice to meet you too.
Kevin, yes, Kevin,
amazing.
Fan of your work. Fan of your work.
Oh, that means so much to me. Thank you so much for saying that.
Of course.
Orange? Who made the console orange?
Do I look orange? I didn't touch it.
Orange is not my color.
Not me.
Hello. Oh my gosh, I'm Anxiety. Where can I put my stuff?
A new emotion. Wow.
Oh, I'm sorry. We wanted to make such a good first impression.
What do you mean we?
Obviously, the fusing of all the emotions are fascinating to me. I've had anxiety all my life, been on medication since I was like 14. But this movie kind of made me realize that anxiety can be a good thing when fused together at the same time. In this exact moment, what is something you're both joyful for and anxious about as you sit in these chairs right now?
Oh, great question. I'm not feeling a lot of anxiety right now. I think that is due to the fact that I'm just like so proud of this film and feel like it's easy to talk about.
Yeah.
But I guess I would say that there's always a little bit of anxiety just about, almost about what's next. Like the when this is over, what's next anxiety. Almost like what is the, like, where does satisfaction come from? Are you always gonna be chasing it?
Right.
I'll speak for myself. So the joy part's real easy because I get to be with Maya, we get to talk about the movie. And I think for me, there's always like that anxiety, but like making sure that you're not like living ahead, that you're not in the moment.
It's like the end of Soul when he thinks his whole life will be happy if he plays that one show. Then he walks out and he goes,
yes.
Why don't I feel complete?
Yes.
You already were complete.
Yes.
Yeah, what about you? What's something you're joyful and anxious about right now?
I think honestly, really similar. I'm really joyful about this. I've rarely felt this confident going into a release, not in my own work, just like it doesn't even feel like it's mine. It feels like it belongs to its own thing, and I'm lucky enough to get to be like a little key on the piano, is how I feel. And so I just feel so excited to put it out into the world and joyful about it, and joyful about getting to be with these incredible group of people who've come together to make it. And I feel anxious about what's next too, and how to keep moving. I've got a lot of things ending in my life right now, like working on the last season of Stranger Things, working on the on this, and this is coming to an end. I just put my record out; it's coming to an end, so I'm reaching a kind of end point. I'm like, ooh, what's going on? Is it over? So there's that, and also maybe you feel this way too. I'm a little anxious about. I've been moving around a lot lately, like lots of planes, trains, and automobiles, and whenever I do that too much, I start to get a little bit like, where do I have to go tomorrow? Okay, oh, okay.
You don't know how to sit still.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, I gotta get in car. Okay, I can do car. Okay, I get a little like that.
All right, it's Maya Hawke and Amy Poehler. We'll have more from both of them coming up on Friday, as well as Lewis Black and Tony Hale and so many more. Inside Out 2 is in theaters Friday. I also want to mention, if you haven't seen Soul, Annie Mae, you watched it over the weekend. It is such a remarkable film, and the scene I'm talking about in that movie is Jamie Foxx's character. Basically, the entire film thinks that the only thing that'll make him happy is if he plays this show.
And he gets big.
And he gets
wants
big,
to go
right?
big.
And then he plays the show, and then he's like, why do I feel so empty? Because we forget sometimes that what we already have in our lives from family and friends is really the fulfillment of it. And I think what Inside Out 2 is really teaching people is that it's okay to feel all these emotions. Just don't let one drive you completely so you don't lose your sense of self. So I think these movies are so profound.
There
they
are
really
such incredibly deeper meanings, believe it or not, in Disney Pixar movies.
I know, it's brilliant.
And also, I appreciate the questions that you ask some of these huge stars. And to hear Amy talk about what's next sometimes gives her anxiety is so relatable.
Well, thank you very much. And tomorrow we'll have some big interviews coming up as well, so stay tuned.
You're the best,
Good to see you guys. I love you guys so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for being so joyful today. We're not anxious at all this morning.
Ever.